The assassination of President Abraham Lincoln was a significant event in American history. It occurred on the evening of April 14, 1865, at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. President Lincoln was attending a play, Our American Cousin, when John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer and actor, shot him. Booth was a well-known actor and a fervent supporter of the Confederate cause. During the American Civil War, he plotted with a group of conspirators to assassinate several key government officials, including President Lincoln, Vice President Andrew Johnson, and Secretary of State William H. Seward, in an effort to destabilize the Union government. On the night of the assassination, Booth sneaked into the presidential box at Ford's Theater, where President Lincoln and his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, were watching the play. At around 10:15 p.m., Booth entered the box and shot Lincoln in the back of the head at close range. The president was mortally wounded and immediately lost consciousness. Booth then leapt from the box to the stage below, injuring his leg in the process. He shouted, "Sic semper tyrannis," Latin for, "Thus, always to tyrants," and escaped from the theater. The injured President Lincoln was carried to a nearby boarding house, where he passed away the following morning, on April 15, 1865. The news of Lincoln's assassination spread rapidly, plunging the nation into shock and grief. The event took place just days after General Robert E. Lee's surrender, marking the effective end of the Civil War. Vice President Andrew Johnson assumed the presidency, and faced the daunting task of leading the nation through the process of Reconstruction. A massive manhunt was launched to apprehend Booth and his co-conspirators. Booth was eventually cornered by Union soldiers at a Virginia farm on April 26, 1865. Refusing to surrender, he was shot and killed, while some of his co-conspirators were captured and later brought to trial. The assassination of President Lincoln had a profound impact on the United States. Lincoln, who led the nation through the Civil War and issued the Emancipation Proclamation, is regarded as one of the country's greatest presidents. His death was a tremendous loss for the nation, and it further intensified the challenges and complexities of the post-war era.